We spend decades chasing the numbers, income, investments, net worth, believing that once we have enough, life will finally feel meaningful. But here's the truth many only realize too late. True fulfillment isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in impact. So the question isn't how much will I leave behind? It's what will I leave behind that truly matters. Today we're diving into one of the most overlooked yet deeply rewarding chapters of life. How to craft a legacy beyond financial wealth. A legacy that lives not just in bank accounts, but in hearts, minds, communities, and stories that endure long after you're gone. For most of our lives, success has been defined by financial milestones. Buying a home, funding retirement, leaving an inheritance. And while those things are important, they're not the whole story. There's a crucial question many people forget to ask. What happens after you've achieved financial stability? What's the purpose beyond the money? We often equate legacy with inheritance, property, investments, savings accounts. But a legacy isn't what you leave for people. It's what you leave in them. It's the example you set, the lessons you teach, the values you embody. And unlike money, which can be spent, lost, or forgotten, those are the things that ripple through generations. So let's challenge the idea that legacy equals assets. Real legacy is impact, and you don't have to be wealthy to create it. Think about the people who've shaped your life the most. Chances are they didn't do it with money. They did it with time, kindness, mentorship, courage, or vision. That's the power of a non-financial legacy. The ripple effect of your actions that extend far beyond you. Mentorship. Maybe you mentored someone early in their career who now leads with integrity because of you. Community. Perhaps you volunteered for a local cause that continues to change lives because of your time. Creativity. Or you wrote, painted, built, or shared something that continues to inspire long after you're gone. Relationships. Even how you show up for your family, the traditions, conversations, and wisdom you pass down becomes part of your legacy. Money loses value over time, but the imprint of your values, that compounds forever. And here's something powerful. You're already building this legacy every single day through the choices you make. The question is, are you doing it intentionally? So how do you intentionally craft a legacy beyond wealth? It begins with understanding what truly drives you, your passions, your gifts, and your desire to make a difference. Step 1. Identify your purpose beyond career. Ask yourself, what problems do I care about? What skills or experiences could benefit others? What message do I want my life to communicate? Step 2. Start small, but start now. You don't need to launch a foundation or fund a scholarship to make an impact. Volunteer once a week, mentor someone entering your field, host a free workshop, share your story with younger generations. Small actions become powerful legacies when done consistently. Step 3. Think in ripples, not waves. Legacy isn't about grand gestures. It's about planting seeds that grow into forests. A single conversation today can change the trajectory of a life tomorrow. Remember, it's not about doing everything. It's about doing something deeply meaningful, and doing it with intention. Some of the most impactful legacies come from ordinary people who made extraordinary choices. The retired teacher. After retiring, she started tutoring underprivileged kids for free. Decades later, those students credit her with changing their lives, and some even became teachers themselves. The small business owner. He donated not money, but time, mentoring young entrepreneurs. Today, dozens of thriving businesses trace their roots back to his guidance. The quiet neighbor. She spent her weekends planting trees in her neighborhood. 30 years later, those trees form a lush community park enjoyed by generations. These stories remind us that impact isn't about recognition, it's about resonance. The most powerful legacies often belong to those whose names are never known, but whose influence is deeply felt. And here's the beautiful truth. That could be you. Legacy is not something you create at the end of your life. It's something you shape every single day. And the earlier you start, the deeper its roots will grow. Practical next steps. Journal your values. Write down the principles you want to be remembered for. Talk about it. Share these intentions with your family, friends, or mentees. Align your actions. Make daily choices that reflect those values, whether that's mentoring, volunteering, creating, or simply showing up for others. The reward. A life of purpose. Relationships that matter. A sense of meaning that outlives you. And the knowledge that when people speak your name, they won't just talk about what you earned, they'll talk about who you were. Financial security is a gift, but impact is a legacy. And the most meaningful legacy you can leave isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in the lives you touch, the values you model, and the change you inspire. So as you plan for the next chapter of your life, don't just ask, what will I leave behind? Ask, how will the world be different because I was here? If this video inspired you to think differently about your legacy, hit like, subscribe for more purpose-driven conversations here on Unmuted Memoirs, and share this with someone who's ready to create more than just wealth, someone ready to create meaning. Because your story isn't finished. In fact, the most important chapter might still be ahead.